Imagine this. A Boeing 777, one of the most advanced commercial aircraft ever built, lifts off into the night sky carrying 239 souls. No storm warnings, no distress call, no sign of trouble, and then it simply vanishes. For nearly a decade, the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 has haunted aviation experts, investigators, and families across the world. Endless theories have flooded the internet: hijacking, secret landings, even science fiction. But what if the truth isn't hidden in a conspiracy? What if it's been hiding in plain sight? Inside the data, tonight, we're stripping away speculation and diving deep into what the satellite pings, radar traces, and critical decisions actually reveal, because the real story of MH370 may be far more unsettling than anything imagined. The ghost flight's disappearance. March 8, 2014. MH370 departs Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. The takeoff is routine, textbook perfect. Passengers settle in. The cockpit exchanges casual final words with air traffic control. Then, less than an hour into the flight, something changes. Without warning, the aircraft's transponder is switched off, causing MH370 to vanish from civilian radar screens. Seconds later, air traffic controllers attempt to make contact. Silence. No emergency call. No mayday. No explanation. As confusion spreads, valuable minutes slip by. Controllers assume the plane has safely entered Vietnamese airspace, while in reality, it has already disappeared. The search begins, but without knowing where to look. For days, investigators believe MH370 went down shortly after losing contact. Then comes the revelation. The aircraft didn't stop flying. Thanks to Inmarsat satellite handshakes, investigators discover MH370 continued communicating automatically for over 6 more hours. These silent pings weren't messages, but they were proof of life. Military radar soon fills in another shocking detail. MH370 didn't continue toward Beijing. It turned sharply west, crossed back over Malaysia, flew across the Andaman Sea, and headed deep into open ocean. A deliberate course change. The satellite data ultimately forms what becomes known as the ghost arc, a vast curved line stretching into the southern Indian Ocean, where the final, 7th ping marks the plane's likely end. No distress signal, just silence and fuel exhaustion. For more than a year, the ocean refuses to give up its secret. Then, in July 2015, a breakthrough. A flapper on a wing control surface washes ashore on Reunion Island, thousands of kilometers from the search zone. It is unmistakably from a Boeing 777. For families, it's devastating proof. MH370 did not land, it crashed. Scientists turned to ocean drift modeling, tracing currents backward from where debris appeared. Slowly, mathematically, the possible impact zone narrows, confirming the southern Indian Ocean as the plane's final resting place. More fragments follow, panels, interior components. Enough to know the aircraft broke apart violently, but still not enough to reveal where. With limited physical evidence, theories emerge. One of the most controversial is the rogue pilot hypothesis, suggesting deliberate action. Investigators note unexplained simulator routes found on a home flight simulator belonging to the captain, mirroring parts of MH370's final trajectory. Others argue for hypoxia, slow loss of cabin pressure, incapacitating everyone on board, leaving the aircraft to fly on autopilot until fuel ran out. Then there are scenarios involving fire, electrical failure, or sudden structural damage events capable of disabling communication without immediate destruction. None can be fully proven, and none can be completely dismissed. Despite one of the largest and most expensive searches in aviation history, the main wreckage has never been found. The ocean floor is vast, rugged, unforgiving, but technology is advancing. New deep-sea mapping systems, autonomous underwater vehicles, and AI-assisted sonar analysis are offering renewed hope that MH370 may yet be located. And for the families of the 239 victims, the search has never truly ended. They are not chasing conspiracy. They are chasing closure. Because, until the aircraft is found, MH370 remains aviation's greatest unsolved mystery, and a stark reminder that even in the age of satellites and sensors, the sky can still keep its secrets. But one day, it may not. If the wreckage is found, it could finally rewrite everything we think we know about Flight 370. So the real question is, are we ready for the answer?